Hello family. So to your boy, Dividend Passport Bro, Edwin, back with another video, right? So I want to give a quick update on my portfolio. Today's day 3, of this update that I started doing on Monday. As of now, my portfolio is up almost, what is it's up almost 4,000 today. So technically, I'm only down maybe like $1,000 from Friday and Monday, and all of the growth that was lost, I've gained back. So my portfolio is about $1,500 from where it was before, the market went crazy on Friday and Monday. My crypto portfolio is still kind of crazy. It's still kind of low. I have about 100 grand invested in crypto, and mostly in Ethereum. And right now, that is still kind of low. It's kind of going down. I wish I had a little bit more money to invest. Like I said, I wish I had money to invest. Like I was telling you guys on Monday, I wish I had money to invest, because if I have money to invest, when the market starts to get back up like it's going now, it's gravy, baby. You're making money. You're making money that you don't have to really sweat for, struggle for. My portfolio is the way it is now. When the market went down during COVID, and I invested everything I had during that time, and people that I was talking to thought it was crazy. But I'm like, the market's down. I gotta pull what I have. So when the market go back up, that little 20, 30 grand, it became, 60, 70 grand, because what I was investing in. So I have my growth fund that I invest in. That portfolio is very small. It's very small. I think I got about $15,000 in there, 16,000 before all this crap happened. So I'm like $300 away from getting back to where I was. And then one of my main dividend portfolio, looking at that now, I'm about $300 away from getting back to normal. Now my portfolio that I have for my Roth, that was right around 89K before all this crazy stuff went down, and I'm like a couple $100 away from that being back to normal. I think the one that I have a little bit issue with right now is my account that I have with Charles Schwab. That portfolio, as of today, I already made about $480.45, right? So I'm still down another $800 or $900 on that. But in this portfolio, where I have most of my riskier positions that provide me more dividend, so it's going to be a little lower because of that. And overall, before all this craziness happened, I was down in that portfolio anyway by maybe $3,000 something, almost $4,000. So with all this gain and stuff coming back, that's going to help it. And I'm looking at selling some of the positions I have in there and buying some other stuff, right? Now, I have to say this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm just talking about my opinion. This is my opinion, and this is my portfolio that I'm talking about. Now, I'm not saying go invest in what I'm investing in, but I follow all of the principles of investing in the market. I started off investing in sound, less risky dividend positions that pay 1 to 3%. And then earlier this year, I started getting away from positions that pay 1 to 3%. Anything that paid less than, I think, 2% in my portfolio, I sold and reinvested in stuff that paid 10 to 20%. And I've been doing pretty good with that. But I want to be able to retire faster. I know I got a goal set for 5 years. I mean, when I'm 55, I'm 51 now. So I figure with the income investment, I can put money into something that's going to generate a lot of income and take that income and reinvest it than me, barely investing $500 a month out of my pocket other than what is being reinvested. With this, I can easily reinvest a couple of grand every month from the income and still pay, and pay for other things that I need to do. Like I said, this portfolio pays for my Tesla, right? I had a BMW that I sold a couple years ago, and that money was put into this account. And that was like 20 grand or something like that, whatever it was. Because I didn't need another car. But of course, fast forward a year and a half later, I got a new Tesla. But that's neither here nor there. But this portfolio, since I got that money for my car, I'm gonna use this portfolio to pay for my car. And this portfolio, I named it. I named it my daily living portfolio, since it generates more and more income. But I had to reconfigure my monitoring account that I use to track my dividend and all that stuff. And since then, I moved my Roth. I had my Roth in there before, but I was like, I don't need to track my Roth now because I can live off that money until I'm 55. This money that's here right now, I can use that money. I mean, until I'm 49 and a half. This money here right now, I can use this money anytime and pay taxes on what I need to pay taxes on. But not all of it. I don't pay taxes on all of this. Some of this, is regular dividend that don't require taxes. So, it is easier to not count that in with what I can live on now. Because let's say if I decide, okay, I'm going to live in Dominican Republic. I'm in Dominican Republic. If I need to live in Dominican Republic today, I can live over this easy, no problem, and live a better life than probably live in the U.S. But I can't live in the U.S. on $21,329. It actually went up a little bit. I can't live in the U.S. on that. I mean, I can, but not the life that I used to live in, right? That's barely enough to pay for my car note and the insurance on the car on my new car I just bought, right? That's barely enough to pay for that on the new car. Maybe I get a 1-bedroom apartment somewhere paying $700, $800 to $1,000 a month. The money's gone. That's it. Car and insurance and rent. I don't have enough money for light, water, gas, internet, or phone. Count food. I don't have money for that. So, of course, I can't live in the U.S. on this. Now, don't get me wrong. The people that live in America that are making this, and they're doing okay. But I can't, okay? So, like I said, this is just an update. My portfolio is almost back to where it was. Now, before all this craziness happened, I was at 189K, almost going to 200K. And it looks like with the market, the way the market is going right now, by the end of the day, I will have gained that back and looking at some more growth. I have received, I think I've received some more money this morning. Some more dividend came to my Charles Schwab account. Yesterday was $70 something, and right now it's $91. So I got a little bit more dividend come in. Now I'm waiting to see this month, because it's the first time I'm using this money to pay for my car note. So I already set up the payment, everything from here that will automatically pay my car note every month. The money will go back into my account, but I have to move the money. So I'm waiting to see how much is deposited every day. If it's so, let's say by the 15, if I have enough to cover the car note, then I have to okay, well, I can. It tells you when the payment come in, but I don't have time to do the calculation. So, okay, it tells you that this payment is coming this day, this payment is coming today, but I don't have the time to do the calculation. So I'm just gonna wait. I risk have the money to pay for this month car payment. What's coming in now is for next month car payment, right? Because I started that last month, but I wasn't really tracking it. I was just like, I'm gonna let the money sit there, and then we're gonna pay the car note, and that's that, right? Which is on the 13th, on the 15th, whatever that is. But I'm paying the day before. So when the next couple of funds come in by the end of the month, I will see what is in, take out words for the car note, and then everything else will be reinvested. So like I said, and then after that, the following month, I'll do the same thing, but then I would know how much money. At what point I will have enough to cover the car note, and I can move that fund, and then everything else after that is going to be invested. So I'm doing the same thing now. So when I get to the point where I have enough in this account to pay for the car note, I'm going to move that money, and then everything else will be reinvested for the month. So I don't really, this video can go on and on and on and on, but I don't want to make it too long. The key thing is, guys, you have to start investing now, right? At some point, I'm gonna be adding M1 Moomoo account. So if you use those links, I get stocks and you get free stocks. So it's just what it is. I have them. I have a Moomoo account. I have a M1 account. Even though M1 have like a couple $100 in there, I usually just use that when people use my link and they give me the stocks or the money, and then that's it. If they give me the stock I don't want, I sell it and buy what I want after a certain period of time. But you can use my link or you don't use my link. But the key thing is to start investing, right? If you guys say, "Oh well, Edwin, I need to invest," post a link in the comment. I'll post a link in the comment. But I don't want to give people what they don't want, right? The main thing is to get you guys in the mindset of investing. Now, I don't want to invest in the stock market. I started as a real estate investor for many years. I lost a lot of money in real estate due to market crashing, due to other people being, trying to get you and take for you what you work hard for. I've lost money that way too. But I've gotten it back double over the years, what other people try to take from you, and what I lost. So I can't complain about that. That's life. Stuff happens. But now you have to think about your future. What you want to do? You want to live outside the country? How do you plan to live outside the country? You have your why you want to do it, but the main thing is how, and how long it's going to take you to invest that money. And you can go visit and spend a week and spend $3,000-4,000 just for 1 week, but you can live there and spend less than that. You can live there and spend less than that. $1,500, $2,000, $1,000, whatever your budget is, right? You can live there. So imagine if you have $1,000, $2,000, $300 coming in every month, and you didn't have to lift a finger other than log in and check to see if my check dropped. Like people that get the welfare check, they don't have to do shit. They just collect the welfare check. So this is your money tree. You don't have to do nothing. Every month that money is deposited. You do have to make sure that the positions you have is safe for your risk level, and be able to monitor it, right? Be able to monitor it and make sure, hey, this is bringing me what I need. And if you get to the point where you feel like, hey, I don't need this anymore, you sell it and buy something else. You might sell it at a loss per se, but if you get 14,000 from 20,000, and now your 20,000 is 16,000, and you sell that, is it a loss? No, because what you gain plus what you have, when you add it together, you still make profit. So, and what you lost, you can write that off on your taxes. So you can write it off on your taxes. I'm not a tax person, but open an LLC. It's important. Open an LLC. Make sure you pay your money every year for your LLC, and have a bank account for your LLC. You can pay stuff to your LLC that you can write off to your LLC. There's a lot of ways to save money and do it the right way. But I'm gonna end this video because it's getting too long. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We're trying to get to 100 subscriber and then on our way to 1,000 subscriber. I'm in the DR right now, so I really can't do too much. I'm used to working with multiple screens. My mouse is not working. I don't know what's going on with it. It's not working. My keyboard is not working. Nothing that I brought was working, okay? So I'm gonna end this video here so it don't get too long. It's gonna probably take me all day just to upload this video because the internet here is kind of slow. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, support the channel. And like I say, I was down by 9 G's on Monday. And then by today, I'm almost made whole with that 9 G's that was down today. And, you know, it's just gonna keep going up. It's gonna keep going up. When the market go down, when it come back up, it goes up another notch. So, you know, I was hoping, I was like, man, before the end of this year, I want my Roth to be over 100K. You know, then it dropped down to 80K and then back to 88K. You know, I was hoping my regular dividend positions, I was like, okay, you know, maybe we can get it to 110 by the end of the year, and it dropped down to 100. You know, I'm just, you know, that's not the right number, but it dropped down big time. I might add a little bit to it, but it dropped down, and now it's close back to 106. All right, my positions that I invest in growth, it was down. It was down. I don't remember how much it was. I just usually look at the total. It was down a little bit, but you know, I think mostly because of Tesla. And then I had the one position that was down. This is probably gonna get delisted. I don't know, but it was down big time. It was down like 11%. I mean 2%. It was 2%. Sorry, it was down 2%. You know, so it's like, what do? You can't panic and go start selling stuff. Then you lose money. You let it sit there. Eventually, it's gonna go back up. It always go up, y'all. It's always go up. You can go back and look at the stock market history from when it first started. It always go up. So what you gonna do? You know, I know when you don't have a lot, you get scared and like, oh shit, I don't want to lose a little bit I have. I mean, if the stock market was to ever go away, I mean, there's a lot of people gonna be poor. A lot of you rich folks gonna be poor. Okay, because they got a lot of their resources in the stock market and then in real estate. So I mean, they might be fine, but still, you know, a lot of that stuff is tied into money that they use to put it into the stock market. So if the stock market go bunkers, all that stuff they have, they're gonna have to sell it anyway because it's tied into money that they already borrowed against to invest in the market. So, you know, I was thinking about the same thing. I was like, I gotta pay our condo. Maybe I'll pull out 100 grand out of that and invest that money, and then pay the money back. You know, over time, the tenant can pay the money back over the next couple of years, because usually they give you 7 years or 15 years to pay that money back. But that's something I've been thinking about. So, because I can put that money into some crazy high yield fund and get $10,000 a month, you know, and I can use that to pay off some other stuff quickly instead of worrying about, man, I gotta wait another 3-4 years to pay this debt off. So I mean, you know, you always got to be thinking. Of course, that's that like, oh shit, I might lose it all. Okay, well, you know, so what? You might make it too. So then what do you do? Anyway, like I said, I can keep going on this all day, but I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thanks for watching. And another one of the brother, thanks for the comment. I really appreciate it. I think that his name was John in his ad. Something had John in there. Thanks, my brother, for your support. And like I say, if you have questions or anything, let me know. I'm willing to sit down and talk to you guys, even do a live, but I'm not at that point yet, you know. But I'm building up to that. I'm gonna try to do a video every day. I know sometimes it can be hard, but it's just, I mean, to just talk to the camera for, you know, 15, 20 minutes. I can do that. I mean, I have that kind of time. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Subscribe. Love you guys. All right. Stay good, stay blessed, and make money, and then move out of the US and live a healthy life. Peace.